what fascinated me yesterday while I was talking to you is the concept of reverse aging, and you're touching.
Basically, we take care of your cellular aging, and if you do upstream, then you protect it downstream. You won't get Alzheimer, Parkinson, heart disease, etc. Okay, and we can easily help with today's technology to get at least 5 years of more biological age for you.
That's amazing. But considering all that, as I was mentioning in my intro, you are a serial entrepreneur. You've done so much in the entrepreneurship. So you'd have learned a lot of things from each of your businesses, right?
Yeah.
So what are the learnings that you're bringing to this business as a starting point?
I am bringing two things in this business.
Yeah.
One is precision scaling, and the second I bring is timing.
Okay.
See, you can have the best business, but timing is important.
Yeah.
Today, in 2025, technology is available, and by 2027, throughout the world, the technology will be well known. See, think like artificial intelligence for your healthcare.
Okay.
It is not just like building an apps. Everything we measure. For example, IVO takes 500 measurements of you from blood, from MRI, from ultrasound, from CT scan. So with the data, we make customized only for you precious thing what you should do and what you should not do, and we hold your hands. Most of the people know where they want to go, but they also know that they are not there. Okay. So IVO will take them there and keep them there.
Okay, let's break down this journey, Shivji. I just want to understand clearly because, as I said, it's a fascinating concept when you talk about reverse aging. Because while we decided that we want to come on to the podcast, I was speaking to my wife and kids and all of them because, and the UK, it's a very popular concept in UK that they want to kind of limit your aging or age gracefully and all that stuff you talk about, right? So what is it like? Is it like you track the cells, you track the organs? How does it work?
See, your blood will not lie.
Okay.
So we take a blood test. That comes nearly 400 markers.
Okay.
Then we take a full body MRI.
Okay.
Ultrasound, CT scan. So we have a basic data.
Okay.
Then we correct your posture.
Okay.
Then we improve your cognizance.
Okay.
Ganesh, suppose your intelligence is 1x today.
Okay.
See, IVO has got technology in 3 weeks to make it as 3x.
Amazing.
I strongly want you to come to India.
Sure, absolutely,
and spend 1 week in IVO Healthcation, and you will see in 3 weeks a remarkable improvement in your life.
Brilliant.
And also, my argument for Indians as well as people who are listening in UK, you improve your health, which will help you to improve your wealth.
That's true. So true.
In fact, without health, if you make wealth, you cannot enjoy that wealth. So it is more important that you become health.
Okay, brilliant. So whenever this kind of concepts comes out, right, Shiva, so the first fundamental questions from consumer is it scientifically proven?
Only science.
Yeah.
We speak science, and all our treatment are based on evidence. See, we give 3 kinds of evidence.
Okay.
First evidence we give, what is the problem you have? Because you may not know all the problems that you have. Okay. And second, we give a treatment plan with the evidence.
Okay.
Then we retest and adjust accordingly how your body responds.
So you're talking about all this within the week or
Within
whatever
a
the
week.
time? Okay.
Test. See, our philosophy is very simple. First we do test.
Okay.
Then we treat.
Okay.
Then we retest.
Okay.
And then we heal you in India with the best doctors, scientists, nutritionists, therapists, and healers.
Wow, brilliant. So this is going to be a game changer. I know. Because okay, let's talk about some maths here, like statistics and all. Like how many patients or how many consumers that you had?
We have done last year for 240 patients for this 1 week healthcare program from 41 countries.
41 countries.
And
Europe is part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the performance rate is 99.98%.
That's stunning.
We had one complaint which has nothing to do with medicine.
Mm.
The Innova car that we hired, the safety belt was not working, so I lost 0.02%. Yeah.
Okay, but let me come to the process, right? I mean, let's talk through, because I want my audience to understand how this works. And let me tell you, my audience are primarily US, UK, and India, South Asian audience. That's my core audience group.
Your audience are people in this world.
Yeah, I know, people of the world. But primarily, most of my audience, the show audience, are coming either from Europe or US and South Asian community. So primary question they generally ask is like, as I said, like, when it comes to Indian community background or South Asian, it's more about stats. They look at like, how things worked and all. If you want to clearly explain the process, like if somebody signs up for this program, for example, what happens?
Nothing. We pick them from Chennai or Mumbai airport.
Wherever they are coming from, they land in Chennai, for example.
They come and the next day morning we take a blood test.
Okay.
And we start a battery of tests. We assess their posture. And we teach them a lot of small things from how to handle cold, how to go to sauna, how to breathe, how to sleep. We do sleep test. We fix everything. And most of my customers will have a mitochondrial dysfunction. We will fix that.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? They are not able to produce energy. They are not active.
Okay.
They don't feel younger. They become fatigued.
And who proves all this stuff? Like, is that
all
set
the
of doctors
best
that you have?
135 specialist doctors we have.
Oh.
In fact, it's so funny that most of my patients are doctors.
That's interesting. So how do they come to you? What do they tell you? What is the story?
No, you should actually interview some of the UK patients that we treated.
Yeah, I heard from some of the Bloomberg people. I know.
Yesterday, Bloomberg
I met them.
people,
Yeah,
NHS doctors.
I met them. Yeah.
Some people I can't name it because of privacy.
Yeah.
But there are many people who has given testimony. You go to internet and check.